Today I'm having some spring rolls. These are gonna be like kind of like pork spring rolls, but instead of pork, I'm using oyster mushrooms. And then I made the sauce. It's a sweet and sour sauce. It has like pineapple juice. It has coconut amino, some vinegar, maple syrup. I added some muscovado brown sugar, and instead of cornstarch, I used arrowroot powder to make the sauce. I waited till it thickened up, and yeah, doesn't that look so good? And so my spring rolls, it got like vegetables in it. It has bean sprouts, carrots, cabbage, some red onions. What else did I add? I added ginger, garlic, and then I also added some burdock. So I minced the burdock and I sauteed it with the onions and the garlic and the ginger. And to drink, I just have some water here. This sounds good? Okay, let's have one of these. It's like something on there. This sauce is fire. Okay, let's try some of this. Look at that. Look, you know when it's that consistency right there? Look, homemade. Homemade sweet and sour sauce. Look at that. So I got carrots, cabbage, bean sprouts. I put garlic, ginger, some burdock root. This is like the first time that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put some burdock root in here. Cause I usually juice it. And I know that I can cook with it. I've cooked with it before, but I haven't done it in a while. So I was like, let me put some of that burdock in here. And so then I cooked some oyster mushrooms, and that's what that meat right there is. But this sauce is fire. Okay. I stuffed it. Let me know if you guys want the recipe. You could taste the ginger. You could taste the ginger, and it tastes so good. My face, probably because I was cooking. I was cooking, and then I came out here to eat. Usually when you're in the kitchen, that heat makes your face greasy. Someone said those look so good. They're so good. Oh my God. Let me know if you guys want the recipe. I was gonna film it and then I didn't film it. I don't know. But I was already telling myself like I need to film this because this came out so good. I mean, I made spring rolls before. I never added the oyster mushrooms to it. So I like that I added that. and I added ginger into it. Take a bite. Take a bite. You want me to do a cooking live making these? I was thinking that too. Yeah, you know what? Next time I make these, I'm gonna cook them on live. Okay. Someone said it looks great. So look, when they tell you you can't eat good when you're plant-based, look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to read all the comments. Someone said they like my nails. Thank you. Someone else wrote in a different language. I do not understand. The only thing I understand there is it says dance. Someone said never been more jealous of an egg. Yes, I'm gonna make a video. Next time I make these, I'm gonna make a video making it. Johnny said, what kind of egg rolls are those? So these are spring rolls, but they have, instead of pork, they have oyster mushrooms. So this is how it looks. Yeah, and then I added carrots, bean sprouts, cabbage, red onions, ginger, garlic, and I minced some burdock root, and then the oyster mushrooms. And this sauce, I made it too. This is homemade. I added pineapple juice to this. It has Muscovado brown sugar, so it's like the real brown sugar. That's what gives it that dark color. And then I added some maple syrup, a little bit of agave, some apple cider vinegar, coconut amino, and what else? Instead of cornstarch, I used arrowroot powder, so it's a healthier alternative to cornstarch. But it's so good. You don't have to add bean sprouts, but that's what, like, if you wanted to taste like Chinese egg rolls, I feel like bean sprouts is, the bean sprouts and the carrots and the cabbage is like the main 3 ingredients. Then you could add whatever else you want after that. Like if you want to add some more veggies, you know, you can, but I feel like with the spring rolls, it has to be cabbage, carrot, and bean sprouts. But you can leave it out if you want to. I'm just drinking water. Yeah. So regular brown sugar that you buy from the store is usually cane sugar, and they add the molasses, right? And Muscovado brown sugar, it has its molasses, like it's in its natural form. Someone said, "Do you like shrimp egg roll?" So I'm vegan, so I don't eat any fish or meat or any dairy or anything like that. So these are plant-based. You said what are fried spring rolls? It's like a veggie roll, and then you fry it. I fried it in avocado oil. You can use avocado oil or grapeseed oil to fry if you're trying to use like a clean oil. Someone said, "I like and subscribe." Thank you. Jonas? Jonas, no entiendo. I don't understand. You gotta write it in English or Spanish. I can see it's kind of like a little Spanish, I feel like, but I can't read that. Somebody said, "What a crappy life being vegan." Did this look crappy to you? This is a good life. I don't know what you're talking about. I cook a lot. I cooked a lot of it. I cooked like I cooked like 20 of these, and the only thing I would say is that if you have like some tongs, drain the oil a little bit more because it gets really greasy. So I didn't really do that. I did it a little bit, and then I put it on a napkin. But yeah, you want to kind of like make sure all that oil comes out so it don't be as greasy. Yeah, sometimes it takes me longer to eat, but I already knew this was going to be a short live. I did make a salad, and I was going to eat the salad. But I was just like, you know what? I'll eat the salad after at home. But I had a salad too that I had made. So I already knew this was gonna be like a short live, but it's okay. I'll be back. So freaking good. This sauce is like this pineapple. When you definitely use some fresh pineapple juice to make the sauce. Yeah, I made the sauce. It has so I made it different than a sweet and sour sauce because I added different ingredients to it. But what I did was I added pineapple juice, maple syrup, muscovado brown sugar. It's a different type of brown sugar. It's a much cleaner brown sugar. It's in its natural form, so I like to use that. And I used a little bit of agave, just like a tad bit. I use more of the maple syrup than the agave. And then I added some apple cider vinegar, coconut amino. So coconut amino is my substitute for soy sauce because I don't do soy sauce. And what else did I add to it? That's it. That's it. I added some water to it, but yeah, I whisk it. I whisk it until it gets thick, and yeah. Once you get it to the consistency, you want it a little watery than the consistency you want because the sauce is hot, so it's gonna sit and it's gonna thicken up. So don't when you thicken it up, don't do it to the consistency you want, maybe like, and then take it away from the heat because then it'll get too thick. And instead of cornstarch, I use arrowroot powder. So it's like my replacement for cornstarch. It's much cleaner. Is the sauce good? It's so good. It's so good. It's really good. Somebody said, what in the crunch munch is going on here? That is funny. Look at that. So you want it to look like, you want to kind of look like duck sauce. Have you ever had duck sauce? I don't know if it's made with ducks or not. I just know they call it duck sauce. I made everything. And then I garnished with some green onion. You know what's funny? I was literally thinking, dang, if I should have got some hot peppers and sauteed it. When I was sauteing the ginger, the garlic, and the burdock root together, I was thinking, ooh, some hot peppers would have been nice. Or even the sweet ones would have been nice in there. I'm gonna definitely do that next time. Someone said, dang girl, you killed those. Someone said, you are a good chef. Thank you. Someone said, inside has what? It has bean sprouts, carrots. It has cabbage, red onion, ginger, garlic, oyster mushrooms, and burdock root. I meant some burdock root in it. Someone said, I have never made an egg roll, but would like to try. It's easy to make. It's so easy. I can't wait to like record it and show you guys how to make it. Probably gonna I'll probably make these again next week, just so I can film it and so you guys can get the recipe. I probably won't make as much because I don't want to eat too much fried foods, but I put a lot of veggies in it. Somebody said, what kind of root? Okay, so burdock root is like the best if you have issues with your iron. Like if you need something for your iron, do burdock root, because what it's gonna do is gonna detoxify your blood. Okay, and it has high amounts of iron in it. And so I like to juice it. I usually juice it, and then I juice some apples and mix the burdock root with the apple juice and drink it. So that's usually how I make it. But I said to myself, I've cooked it before into my food before, but I had stopped doing it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start putting that again, like using it a lot, because you can use as much as you want. There's no limit to it. You can use as much burdock root as you want. So you can juice it, you can put it in your food, everything. So what I said I'm gonna start doing is, which I did today, was I minced it like how you will mince garlic or ginger. So I minced the ginger, the garlic, and the burdock, and I minced it all together. And then I, sauteed it with the vegetables. I cooked my oyster mushrooms on the side, because with mushrooms, it holds a lot of water content. So you want to make sure you cook them down as much as possible and get them nice and crispy before you like add it to this. So I already had like the mixture with like all the veggies. So I put that into the egg roll and then the mushrooms on top and then rolled it. So that's what I did. But yeah, it's a great way to incorporate burdock root. Yeah, a lot of people say I look like Northwest. Someone said they love mushrooms. Yeah, oyster mushrooms are the best. Like when I tell you, you can do so much things with oyster mushrooms. Like there's so many things. Like if you look at my page, I have made a lot of different recipes with oyster mushrooms. And so like any meat you're trying to replace, it's gonna like simulate it, because it's all on the flavor, the way you flavor it. And it's all like this. It really does, like for some reason it does taste like pork. I don't know if it doesn't taste like pork like that, but like it tastes like how the meat tastes in an egg roll. Like it tastes, I feel like it tastes like similar to a Chinese egg roll. Definitely with more, I stuffed it so it has more flavor, Yeah, but you can use oyster mushrooms to fry, make fried chicken with it. You can make steak out of it. Anything. I'm telling you, I've done it all. I've put it in lasagnas. Like I minced it before. It's all like a technique that you have to do with mushrooms, because mushrooms, a lot of people cook mushrooms the way you cook meat, and that's not the way to do it. From experience, like no one taught me, but just me cooking, I have learned that I can't do the same thing with mushrooms that I would do with meat. So like for instance, if you saute mushrooms and it's gonna go into pasta, it's gonna be inside a pasta or something like that. And a lot of people mix the sauce with the mushrooms. You don't want to do that until your mushrooms are completely cooked. So you cook your mushrooms all the way through, the way you like them, the way you like to eat them, and then you add it to the sauce. So instead of you adding the sauce to the mushrooms, you add the mushrooms to the sauce after they're already cooked. So that's like a little trick there. You know, when it comes to plant-based and you trying to simulate something, you want it to taste like it and you don't want it to be soggy. Mushrooms can, a lot of people don't like mushrooms because of the texture, because they're like, oh, it's not like cooked all the way. Mushrooms, you got to cook them really hard. You have to cook them hard. Sometimes it takes me 30 minutes to cook some mushrooms, and it's just because I like them cooked all the way, you know? I like them well done. I don't like them soggy whatsoever. Hey, Severe, how you doing? Someone say you're making me hungry. How you say your name? Alisa? No, Alsea? Did I say it right? Shout out to, how you say it? Okay, Alsea. Am I saying it right? Not a vegetarian, I'm vegan. So vegetarians, they still have dairy, and some of them still have egg, and some of them even do fish. So I don't do no meat, no dairy, no cheese, unless it's plant-based. So I make cheese out of like cashews and things like that. But so yeah, no dairy, no meat, no eggs, no fish. What else? I also don't do tofu. Tofu is vegan, but I don't do any tofu. I don't like to do soy. I don't like to do soy sauce. Like, instead of soy sauce, I do coconut amino. So no soy, no tofu. Any kind of tofu. I know some tofus are not soy based, but I still don't like tofu. So no tofu, no fish, no meat, none of that. And I've been vegan for 7 years. 7. It made 7 years this month in November. Total? Tofu, you mean? You've never tasted tofu? Ooh. I tasted tofu when I first became vegan. I didn't even swallow it. I spit it out. And I know that some people are able to make crispy like tofu, but I just don't like it. I don't like it, and then like the soy in it. Because consuming too much soy, it creates too much estrogen in the body. Someone said you're living a very healthy life. Thank you. Do I like steak? I make steak out of lion's mane mushrooms, or even oyster mushrooms I've made steak out of, but I prefer lion's mane mushroom. The lion's mane mushroom. I actually have a recipe on my YouTube channel on how to make it. You say you're the champ of egg rolls? Did it taste mushroom or something? I don't get that question. Thank you, Severe. Did I said it wrong? Yeah, I don't know. Alize? What does tofu taste like? It just tastes processed. It tastes like processed and like a block of nothing. And then some of them are like mushy. The one I had was mushy. Some people say they can make it crispy or whatever, but as soon as I tried it, I said, oh yeah, this is not for me. Because I remember watching like videos where, some people made the tofu look good. So I wanted to try it. I think every person that becomes vegan, they try tofu at least once. So I did try it and didn't like it. Yeah. Tofu. Okay, so tofu is made out of mung beans, and some of them are made with like other like soy products, like what is that? Edamame, some other type of beans. But they make it out of like soy. Yeah, soybeans. So yeah, I don't like it. So none of you tried tofu. Am I in the U.S.? Yes, I'm originally from New York, but I live in Florida. I've been living in Florida for a couple of years now. Someone say you have to season tofu after you freeze it. Yeah, I'm good on tofu. I'm good. I've found hundreds of things that I eat that I don't need no tofu. Okay, last one, you guys. Let me pat it down because it's like a little greasy. It's okay. If it's greasy, pat it down. Look at that. That's the sauce. Look at that. That sauce look good, huh? Someone said, I love your hair. Thank you. Someone said, you're making me hungry. What time is it in Florida? It's 8:32 p.m. Take a bite. 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 These, you're not lying, Sarir. The last egg rolls I made was not compared to this. The oyster mushrooms definitely took it to the top. Adding the ginger and the garlic. Look at all that oil. What the heck? I think I put it on the oil. I must have decided on the oil part. Adding the ginger, the garlic, and everything. Cause I used to make it way more simple than this, where I just added bean sprouts, carrots, cabbage. I did used to add like the red cabbage too. I think it's better just with the green cabbage. But what else? Oh my goodness. I must have sat it on the oil. So much oil in here. I don't want to eat all that. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in England? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Hold on, you guys. Okay, this part right here is a little too oily. Maybe because it was the last one sitting on there. Yeah, so next time I make these, I'm gonna definitely make sure I get all the oil out. It's because I made so many and then I was just taking them out quick. But I'm gonna take my time next time making these, because I don't want that much oil on it. I got the plant-based egg rolls. The wraps. I got the plant-based wraps. Oh my god, look at this loading. Yeah, the plant-based ones. I got them at, I think it was at Sprouts. I think it was at Sprouts. Thank you, Adam. Um, Thank you, Severe. I'm definitely gonna be releasing I'm definitely gonna be releasing some recipes for Thanksgiving. So I'll be releasing some videos. So stay tuned for that. If you want, I also have some videos from last year as well if you want to look into those. But yeah, I made a lot of different Thanksgiving food. I made like a Caribbean plate. I made some soul food. So there's lots of options if you're trying to do plant-based for this Thanksgiving. You said congrats on the 5K. Thank you. By the way, you guys, I am doing a giveaway once I hit 10K, so make sure you subscribe. I was born and raised in the US. I am American with a Caribbean background. So my my parents are Caribbean. My mother is half Dominican and half Puerto Rican. My dad is Dominican. But he was born and raised in Dominican Republic, and then he came to the States. But yeah, I went to Dominican Republic one time when I was really young, and I haven't been back. I think somehow, listen, I think somehow once I was born here, I was meant to stay here because when I went to Dominican Republic, mosquitoes chewed me up. It was like I'm allergic to the place. But it could be because I was in like the farm areas and not really in the city. They do have like cities, where there's no mosquitoes. But listen, mosquitoes be chewing me up when I go to Dominican Republic. So I think I'm a little traumatized, and that's why I haven't been back. I have my passport, but it has never been stamped. So so right now when I travel, I just go locally. I'll drive to a different, state and stuff like that. But I haven't explored it. Sorry, my tongue is like, when you're trying to say something. I haven't like went to all the states. I've just been, you know, definitely haven't been past to like the Mississippi. I have never been to like California, none of that. Like I've never been to Texas, never been to that side. And I haven't been like upwards like Utah, and I have never been there. Yeah, I finished my food. I don't eat any fast food because I'm vegan. So I don't eat any processed foods. But yeah, no, if I go to a restaurant, I usually do like Indian cuisine because they have a lot of vegan options. Yeah. But lately I haven't found like a really good one. The only one the one that I used to go that it was like that it was good. I went like a month or two, and I don't know, you know, sometimes when you go to a place and the food is good and then you go again, it doesn't taste the same. Usually because the cooks are quitting left left and right. The cooks be quitting left to right, and then you have somebody else cooking the food, and then the food is no longer what it used to be. Or sometimes it'll be the opposite. It'll be like the food was just all right, and then they got a better cook, and then, you know, so that's what restaurants kind of like, what I've noticed happens, you know. Thank you. Is it Anu? Anu? Is that your name? All right, you guys. I'm done here. Oh, I'm not drinking the sauce. No, I'm not drinking the sauce. Okay, nice to meet you. All right, you guys. I'll be back. I'll be back, but I will definitely be releasing this month new recipes, you know, more plant-based recipes, so make sure you subscribe. I'll be going live hopefully tomorrow, okay? I've been feeling good lately, so, you know. I'll be back. I don't know what I'm going to make tomorrow, but hopefully it's a surprise for you guys. Hopefully it's something new, you know? All right, you guys, have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.